And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. A longtime tradition is returning to neighborhoods across the country. Jehovah's Witnesses are resuming their door-to-door ministry. They put the practice on hold because of the pandemic, as we all know. Our guests tonight tell us they are excited for the return.
And joining us here on The Factor Uncensored tonight, we have with us Aaron Purvis and Rodney Spencer. They're with the Jehovah's Witness, and glad to have you here on The Factor Uncensored. Guys, it's been 2.5 years since we had that knock at the door, and that is returning now. So Aaron, tell us a little bit about the ministry, the door-to-door ministry.
Yeah, we are so excited to return. As you mentioned, it's been a long time, 30 months. Jehovah's Witnesses on March the 20th of 2020 actually took our ministry and postponed it because of the coronavirus. So we had to shift very quickly to calling our neighbors, talking to them on the telephone, trying to share an encouraging scripture with them. We made millions and millions of those phone calls. And then we also wrote just a number of letters, millions and millions of handwritten letters with a scriptural theme in them, hoping that we could spark some kind of an interest in the Bible, sharing a message of comfort and hope. But now on September the 1st, as of yesterday, we were excited to resume our in-person ministry around the globe.
And Rodney, I told my family members, no more cutting corners, no more text messages. You have to come and officially knock on my door again. Are you guys glad to get back out there in the community, Rodney?
Boy, we are. It is electric, if I could say it that way. In fact, I went to a meeting where individuals were going door to door today, and it was exciting. There was individuals that yesterday met as well, and I could describe how they felt and how they continue to feel by this, that there was this 11-year-old young man here in the Acres Homes area, and he went out door to door, commencing in that work, and he talked to this a woman several times his age, and he helped her to appreciate how to enjoy life forever. And he used the Bible to do that. Now, this 11-year-old, a fraction of the age of this older and experienced woman, really grabbed her attention. And she was gratified in that discussion to know about how to have an enjoyable life. So with that describes our excitement to be able to talk to individuals, to have those discussions face to face, and for them to be able to enjoy that wonderful information.
Aaron, for those who may be concerned about opening their doors in this day and age, obviously there's a lot of crime out there. What can you tell people to make sure if they do open that door that it is a bona fide Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah, that's a great question. So yesterday when I went and knocked on doors, it was the first time since March the 15th of 2020. I could tell that there were some people that were perhaps a little uneasy, not just because of the safety part of it, but also because COVID is still present. Mm-hmm. However, they have a way of recognizing Jehovah's Witnesses. I don't know how that is, if it's because the way that we're dressed, or we're usually in pairs, or there's a number of us walking down the road. And I had one man come out, and that was the first question he asked to me is where have you been? Yeah, we've been waiting for you. We noticed that you were gone. And we had a great conversation back and forth. We discussed a scripture in Psalm 37:29, and I think it was just what he needed to hear. And I'm looking forward to returning. But here's the difference between what we're doing now and what we did before the pandemic. Jehovah's Witnesses, we've been trained to really keep in mind the person who owns the home. What is their feelings like? Do they feel safe? Do they feel secure? Do they not want to talk to us? Maybe they have somebody that's immune compromised inside, or maybe they haven't been vaccinated, or whatever the case may be. We're going to be very respectful of that. We understand that completely. Ours is a message of love. And so we don't want to take COVID to anyone's home, and we certainly don't want to take COVID back to our families either. So we'll keep those things in mind, and we'll just respond how the householder wants us to respond. If they want to talk, great. If not, of course, we understand that as well.
All right. Gentlemen, we want to thank you for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored, and we'll look forward to seeing you at our front door. Thank you again for joining us tonight.